Hey, we're back working out on the van again today. My name is Dan.
Emily.
And we are Rambling Ambition.
We're working out. That's some tough work putting that ceiling up there.
So in the last video, we did get the ceiling done, and we have been working on the back doors. And so today we're going to work on finishing those up and getting the panels cut for them. And we're also going to work on the cabinet pulls for the drawers. All right, so we're not going to put anything on the back doors. So we've done a couple things. We've used some of the Reflectix. So we put this down first, and then we're covering that with foam again. And then we'll have another panel of Reflectix across that. And then we're going to cover that with wood panels, similar to what's on the ceiling. So just trying to provide some insulation for the doors, and then we're going to make the panels match kind of where our ceiling is, and that should get that. All right, so for the drawers, Emily picked out this handle, and it's going to basically set just like that. We bought a jig from Craig that kind of gets the setting just perfect for the type of drawer pull that we have and the distance that we want off of all the same drawers. So all the drawers are going to come down right. All the pulls are going to be 2 inches below the top, so it'll look the same on all the drawers that we have here. So we'll work on doing that today as well.
I know you guys saw the video on this really great ceiling. It's really pretty, but you probably didn't get the backstory behind it. So we went through a lot of what should we make the ceiling out of, and then one day it so happened we were at Starbucks, and that was just the aha moment of what we should make the ceiling with. So this is Starbucks inspired. There it is. Starbucks inspired. It was the wood paneling around where the barista makes her coffee, and now it's our ceiling. So super happy with how it turned out and with how it looks. Excited to get the drawer pulls in. I originally wanted something that looked more like leather than stainless steel, but the stainless steel it fit the more modern other accent pieces that we have, so that's what we ended up with.
So what's left to do on the inside here?
So left to do on the inside, we have to put up some custom cabinetry that will cover the seams up here, and the purpose for the cabinetry, one, is to hide the ugly seams, and then it'll be a place where we can just kind of shove like quick clothing, sweatshirts, jackets, stuff that we might not need all the time, but easy access, easy to store. And then we still, over here, we have to finish the shiplap. So a little Joanna Gaines action needs to go all the way up over there, and then fill in the little shiplap seams and make those pretty. And then of course the floor needs to be added. We have some hardwood engineered floor that we're going to put down. We had it left over from a different project. I've been on the search now that summer's here. The stores have some outdoor lounge seating. Instead of making a custom bench over here, we think that some of the Chase Lounge cushions will fit well. So we've been on the search for the perfect color. That seems to be not a disagreement between the two of us, but we have varying opinions on what would be best. So the right one will be an aha moment that we'll know it when we see it.
We also have to finish the door that goes over the electrical compartment, the door for the toilet, the cover for everything under the sink. We got to mount those dimmer switches. Got to finish one electrical outlet wiring. We got to do the cabinet for the refrigerator. We got to finish the door front for this, which is our little pull-out pantry. We have a new curtain coming that will completely seal off that area. That's made by Van Made Gear. It's specifically designed for the Sprinter. It comes in 3 panels so that you can pull the center panel up while leaving the other 2 down, and it truly seals off the van side from the front side. So either it's going to keep all the cold air out or the hot air out from the the interior of the van as much as possible, or while we're driving, it keeps the heat and the cool up front by kind of compartmentalizing that piece. So it just shipped the other day, so we're excited that it will be coming. We also have to install our awning from Dragonfly Tarps, which we'll do. We're getting ready to go back into a little cold spot, so as soon as it warms up some, we'll do that as well.
Come so far, we still have a little ways to go. So little pieces at a time. We already know it's ready to go at any time. We can use it. So we have some small trips planned this spring, and then this summer we're starting to shape up our big summer trip. And I think we'll have it kind of well-rounded, completely done. Maybe just a few odds and ends by the time we're ready to do that trip.
So where are we going?
We are going to go to Niagara Falls. We want to do upstate New York, Ontario, and then come back down through, I think we're thinking the Finger Lakes. So we want to see some of the wineries and breweries and the Grand Canyon at the east, so says the trip guides, with some of the waterfall hikes. So we're looking forward to it, and we're enjoying planning that out.
Awesome. So that's a little update of where we're at right now. So let's get to work on those back doors and see if we can get the rest of the foam and the panels measured out so we can cut them to put them back there. As you can see behind me, we finished this specific panel, top and bottom. And then we got to this point and I ran out of foil tape, which is what I'm using to secure everything. So we got to go get some more of that. So we're going to switch to the handles. These handles, they're 128 millimeters center to center. So we set our jig at that 128 millimeter mark. So that spaces them out perfectly. And then the height is 2 inches above. So we'll do a test real quick. So I got the appropriate size drill bit right there. Drill a couple holes. So this is up against the top. So the 2 holes we just drilled are there. And we'll put a bolt on the back side. Thread that in, and then this one should line up right with the other one. And it does. So there we go. So that's the beauty of the jig. So with that, it ensures that we drill the holes in the same spot at the same time. The only thing we have to do with the jig is center it on the center of the drawer, and that's going to make sure that everything is where we want it to be. So I think we're going to take care of that now. All right, so what we've done is we've taken the measurement of the drawer, and so this is the center line of the drawer is 15 3/8 inches. So how this works is we just take the jig, slide it down, and we center on, there's a little window right there where we can center on our center line, and that shows us that we're where we need to be, and then we'll just drill the holes. All right, and it lines up perfectly, so I think that's going to work out good. It's nice and smooth so that your clothes aren't going to catch it, like a coat's not going to catch the edge, and I think it looks pretty good too. So we'll do the same to all the other drawers where we'll find the center, so they should all be basically the same, and then we'll just drill them and get everything installed. All right, so that was that. So they're all aligned. I think they turned out really well. Super easy. And again, this Craig jig makes all the difference in the world. You could certainly make something yourself out of a couple pieces of plywood, but that jig, it really makes it super simple and it's super accurate. I didn't have any screw that didn't fit the way that it was supposed to. So it's well worth the $30 for the jig, and it gives you all kinds of adjustments depending on the type of handle that you want to use, or the type of where you want that handle placed on the drawer front. So super excited about that, and I think that wraps that piece up for us now. So we'll get back to some of the other odds and ends that we need to take care of. Oh, I did finish the plumbing for the gray water tank. So let me show you how that looks right now. All right, so we turn that P-trap, and it runs just straight into the pipe that runs down through the garage. And then underneath, we got that final piece of pipe with a 90-degree, and then that connects that piece to the fill part of the tank. Then on that side, we have the vent, which runs up along the frame. And then I did put a valve just because I got to order that valve. So this is just a PVC quarter turn valve that'll allow us to use to dump the gray tank if we need to, until that electronic valve that I want comes in. So really happy with everything. It drains super nice, and it really makes running the sink an afterthought now, because we don't have to worry about our storage because we have plenty of it. So I think now that we've finished the handles, I got to run up to the hardware store, but I don't want to do that because it's so nice outside right now. So we're going to work on the door panel. And these panels will cover kind of this area and that area as well. And then we're going to cover the bottom. I haven't quite figured out what we're going to do to insulate the inside of this. Not that it's 100% necessary, but it's just one more thing that I think will just keep the heat or cold in and out. I'd rather not have the bare sheet metal there. Transferring heat, depending on, especially if the sun is shining on the back doors, you know, to try and regulate as much of the temperature as we can within the van. All right, so we got the foil tape and we finished those two upper pieces and that other piece. Now, as you can see and you saw in the video, we did get more shiplap up. I am one board short. I thought I had an extra board in the garage and I didn't. So we're one 57-inch piece short on that side. So I think pretty happy with the progress. The handles look good. We got the back doors done, and haven't had a chance to do those wall panels. So I think we're going to have that in another video. So just an update of kind of where we're at. So steady making progress, and you know, happy with the progress that we're making. We got to install the drawer catches so they don't pop open. Got to finish those door cards in the back. Got to start working on the door cards for the sliding door. Yeah, from that point, I think we're gonna start working on our cabinet design. From that point forward, we maybe do the floor too. I don't know, I'm kind of all over the place, but I think that we're in pretty good shape as far as continuing to make some progress. So thanks for checking out the video. Hope you guys have appreciated how far we've come so far. We still have a ways to go. All of the van products that we used are in the description below. So if you liked anything that we use, we are an Amazon affiliate. Please check out those links below. And we'll see you next time. This is Dan from Rambling Ambition. Take care.